Have you ever set a goal, only to find yourself tempted to change course when new circumstances arise? This fundamental challenge, where a previously optimal plan becomes suboptimal later, is a core concept in economic governance. The time inconsistency problem in policy occurs when a government or central bank announces an optimal policy plan for the future. But then, once that future arrives, it has an incentive to deviate from the original plan because short-term goals suddenly appear more attractive. This can significantly erode public trust and make future policies far less effective. This problem arises because policymakers often operate in dynamic environments where decisions made today have future consequences, and those future conditions might differ from current expectations. Imagine a central bank promising to keep inflation low to anchor expectations, but then facing intense political pressure to stimulate the economy and reduce unemployment through more expansive monetary policy later, even if it might lead to higher inflation. The underlying mechanism is a clash between maintaining long-term credibility and achieving short-term expediency. When individuals and businesses in the economy anticipate this potential deviation, they adjust their behavior, which can undermine the initial policy's effectiveness and lead to suboptimal outcomes. To effectively mitigate this challenge, policymakers can adopt commitment mechanisms, which are ways to bind themselves to their original plans. Practical examples include establishing independent central banks with specific mandates, like price stability, or enacting rules-based policies instead of purely discretionary ones. These institutional arrangements help to restore and maintain the essential element of credibility. This concept is central to modern macroeconomic thought, especially in monetary and fiscal policy discussions. It highlights the crucial difference between what is known as an ex-ante optimal plan, meaning a plan that seems best beforehand, and an ex-post optimal action, which refers to an action that appears best after new information or changed circumstances emerge. Understanding this distinction is absolutely key to designing robust economic institutions that can foster long-term stability. By recognizing this inherent tension between initial commitments and subsequent temptations to deviate, economists and policymakers can design institutional structures that promote consistent policy actions. This careful design ultimately leads to greater economic stability and more predictable outcomes for individuals, businesses, and the entire economy, fostering a more reliable environment for growth and planning.